what's your final thoughts on what we need to do to change perceptions in hydrogen?
We need to do more of this. We need to talk about hydrogen. We need to get everyday people to talk about, or average people to talk about hydrogen in the sense that we need to talk to our kids about it. We need to talk about it at our kids' schools. We have to talk about it at home in the news. And we need to create an awareness that hydrogen is here. It has an impact. It's one of many solutions. There's, as Cody mentioned earlier, there's no one solution for everything. But if we need to succeed with the transformation into a green society, we have to address all these things. And hydrogen is a key, and we can't do it without it.
That's great. Thanks, Kasper. And I know that I've been lobbying to go and talk in my daughter's school, but not with any success so far. Chris, let's come to you. Your thoughts, one final message on perception.
I think the final message on perception is don't focus so much on safety. I think my experience actually is that that's not sort of the thing that's most interesting. Don't focus actually a lot on cost. Make it tangible. Go take people. If you've got a electrolysis facility, go take them there, right? I mean, we have a little fuel cell that I have here, if you can see it, that I have. It's in our desk. We actually build little sites. There's the guys from Arcoda Energy are doing Lego fuel cell hydrogen kits up at the moment with schools. Make it tangible, make it tactile, give people a chance to see these things, that they work, that they're safe, show them the role in the transition. I think if you want to convince people that we have a meaningful role to play in decarbonization, the time for talking about it has gone. We now need to show people. So, with COVID ending, take the time. I know it's not something people like doing. It may not be the first thing that hits your bottom line, but as a message, you'll have far more effect if you can take someone to a site and show them how it's working. And we need to do more of that. And everyone in the industry can and needs to do more of that if we're going to be successful.
That's great. Thanks again, Chris. And finally to you, Cody, what do you think we need to do in perception?
I believe, the bottom line, everything that Kasper and Chris just brought up is dead on. The only thing I could add to that is utilizing social media. I mean, obviously, more and more people are getting their news, their concepts, understanding about new things that are going on, new technologies, coming together and coming up with more social media platforms where we can jointly have conversations like this, maybe small snippets of it, to get it out there to the common person to see it and make it kind of interesting and cool, showing this is the future, that things are actively happening today, and just finding new ways to reach everybody. And it's going to have to be multiple areas. It's going to be the education like Chris was talking about. It's going to be seminars and meetings like this, like Kasper brought up, but it's going to be a lot more than that. And consolidating our times and efforts, I think, is going to be the long-term key to changing the perception.